saw, I mean, some of you have been there and you've seen, you've been reporting on television, you know, the devastation, you know, before and after. And this is Mayfield, Kentucky. I mean, it's just devastating. And we've already approved an emergency declaration and a major disaster declaration for Kentucky. I've spoken with the governor several times thus far. And this gives me the tools to provide everything that we can in the from the federal level, from expert search and rescue teams to immediate and longer-term help with housing and clean up a whole range of things. And I stand ready to do the same for the governors of other states. As a matter of fact, I'm about to sign an emergency request from Illinois, the governor of Illinois, literally when I finish, get up and sign that. And you know, we've also asked FEMA and the key departments surge federal resources. The thing they most need are power, water, communication systems to get back to some sense of being able to communicate with one another as rapidly as they possibly can. And as I said, I intend to travel to Kentucky on Wednesday. And with each passing day, the human impact of this devastation is just the depth of the losses are becoming more and more apparent. This is a town with a relatively low average income of under $20,000 a year. It's a town that has been wiped out, but it's not the only town. It's not the only town. That path you see moves all the way up well over 100 miles, so there's more than one route that goes. And so, you know, we're also seeing destruction met with a lot of compassion, I'm told. Everywhere they've gone, they had people volunteering, talking, asking for that they not only get help, but how they can give some help. And so we continue to pray for everyone in Kentucky and the other states that are affected. And particularly my heart goes out to the governor of Kentucky, who's lost his family himself. It's pretty rough stuff. And but we're going to get this done. We're going to be there as long as it takes to help. And the combination of state, federal, and volunteer organizations do everything from eventually not only clear the debris, but provide the necessary means to move, get schools reopened, making sure that homes are able to be rebuilt, etc. So there's a lot that needs to be done. And it's mostly Kentucky here, but not only Kentucky. And so that's, I just want to let you know that's what I was doing. I haven't decided where I'm going yet. We're working out what I indicated to the governor when we talked about this 2 days ago, was that I don't want to be in the way. There's a lot going on. And when the president shows up, there's a long tail to follow, an awful lot of folks. And I just don't want to do anything other than be value added. But I want you to know that this administration has made it clear to every governor, whatever they need, when they need it, make it known to me, and we'll get it to them as rapidly as we can. And that's what we're doing here in Kentucky. We're going to have to go beyond what is available to the federal government. For example, we're able to, FEMA can come up with up to $35,000 in housing restoration. Well, not a lot of $35,000 homes. In the meantime, we can provide everything from hotel rooms and places where folks can live in the meantime. But there's a lot to be done, and we're just getting it underway. But we're going to work with all the governors to make sure that we can. Yes.
Mr. President, what do you believe your own visit there can do for the people who are affected by this? And what is your concern about the longest term problems? Is it housing? What part of recovery do you worry about most?
Well, what I worry about most in a circumstance like this, because I've been involved in responding to a lot of disasters as a senator, as vice president, and now as president just this year, is the peace of mind of people being able to actually put their head on a pillow, lie down on a bed, be able to know their kids are going to be okay. And so with this is a narrow path. The devastation is just stunning. I mean, there's nothing left standing.